Hello everyone, welcome to Healthy Care Over 50. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that affects millions worldwide: high blood pressure. You may never get high blood pressure after watching this video. The most important thing to know about blood pressure is that it is just a symptom, not the root cause. In this video, we will discuss the root causes of the issue. Hypertension is commonly understood as a condition in which the pressure of blood in the arteries is higher than normal. This is one of the most widespread health conditions globally and is known as a major risk factor for serious health problems such as stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, and cardiovascular diseases. However, what many people don't realize is that high blood pressure is actually just a symptom, not the root cause of the health issue. Just as a fever is a sign of an infection, high blood pressure is a warning signal indicating that something is wrong in the body. Treating only the blood pressure without investigating and addressing the root cause often does not lead to sustainable results. This also explains why medication often only temporarily controls blood pressure without solving the underlying problem. In fact, studies show that up to 95% of high blood pressure cases fall into the category of essential hypertension, meaning there is no clear cause. This makes treatment more challenging since no one is sure exactly what is causing the condition. Common measures such as losing weight, reducing salt intake, exercising, and quitting smoking are usually recommended. These are popular approaches and generally beneficial for overall health, but they don't always solve the problem of high blood pressure for everyone. For instance, some people do not develop hypertension even if they don't follow these measures, while others still suffer from high blood pressure despite fully adhering to them. This shows that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to treating hypertension. If you want to learn more about how to address the root causes of high blood pressure and take charge of your health, make sure to watch until the end. Let's dive in. There are people who don't need to exercise or reduce salt in their diet, yet they still don't suffer from high blood pressure. This highlights an important truth: not everyone has the same cause for hypertension. Losing weight, quitting alcohol, or cutting down on salt may help some individuals, but for many others, these measures do not bring effective results. The problem lies in the fact that we often treat the symptom, not the root cause. When you take medication to lower your blood pressure, what you're actually doing is addressing the symptom, high blood pressure, but the underlying cause remains unchanged. This can lead to serious consequences if the real cause is not identified and resolved. A typical example is that your body may still be experiencing internal damage, like to your blood vessels, even though your blood pressure is controlled by medication. Therefore, focusing solely on treating the symptom without understanding and addressing the real cause can worsen the health issue over time. This leads to a situation where patients must take medication for life without being able to escape this condition. One of the often overlooked yet highly important root causes of hypertension is vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D not only helps maintain strong bones but also plays a vital role in regulating blood pressure and other body functions. When the body lacks vitamin D, a series of biological reactions occur, leading to vasoconstriction, narrowing of blood vessels. This means the blood vessels tighten, increasing blood pressure in the arteries, and leading to hypertension. Additionally, vitamin D deficiency can cause sodium retention in the body. This leads to water retention, increased blood volume, and ultimately, higher blood pressure. This is why people with high blood pressure are often advised to reduce salt in their diet. However, simply reducing salt may not be the best solution. Potassium, another crucial mineral, can help protect the body from the effects of sodium. When you have adequate levels of vitamin D and potassium, the body can maintain a sodium balance without causing high blood pressure. An important point to note is that while most people focus on reducing their salt intake, few realize they might also be deficient in potassium, which is essential for maintaining stable blood pressure. In addition to this, there is growing research suggesting that vitamin D plays a role in supporting the health of the endothelium, the thin layer of cells that lines blood vessels. Endothelial dysfunction is a known contributor to hypertension, as it impairs the ability of blood vessels to dilate and regulate blood flow properly. Vitamin D, by promoting endothelial function, may help in maintaining proper vascular health, thereby preventing high blood pressure. Furthermore, vitamin D deficiency is also linked to the overactivity of the renin-angiotensin system, RAS, a hormonal system that regulates blood pressure and fluid balance. Overactivity of RAS can increase blood pressure, and adequate vitamin D levels can help suppress this system, keeping blood pressure within normal ranges. Thus, ensuring adequate vitamin D intake, along with a balanced amount of potassium, can be a critical approach to managing and potentially preventing high blood pressure. This approach not only addresses symptoms but also targets underlying physiological processes contributing to hypertension. Studies have shown that the risk of hypertension tends to increase during winter. This is primarily because, in winter, the body does not receive enough sunlight to naturally produce vitamin D. Sunlight contains UV rays, and when it comes into contact with the skin, the body uses UV rays to create vitamin D. However, during winter, the sunlight is weaker, and daylight hours are shorter, leading to a decrease in vitamin D levels in the body. People with darker skin are at a higher risk of vitamin D deficiency, especially during the winter. This is because melanin in the skin acts as a natural sunscreen, blocking UV rays from penetrating the skin and helping produce vitamin D. As a result, people with darker skin need more time in the sun to produce sufficient amounts of vitamin D. The risk of hypertension in people with darker skin can be up to twice as high as in those with lighter skin due to the reduced ability to produce vitamin D. This not only increases the likelihood of developing hypertension but can also have other negative effects on cardiovascular health. Besides vitamin D deficiency, winter brings changes in the body's blood pressure regulation mechanisms. In cold weather, blood vessels constrict to retain heat, forcing blood to flow through narrow spaces, which increases blood pressure. When combined with vitamin D deficiency, the risk of hypertension is further heightened, especially for those with darker skin or those living in areas with long winters. In addition to the effects of winter and skin tone, there are other environmental factors that influence vitamin D production and the risk of hypertension. People living in urban areas, where tall buildings and high levels of air pollution are common, may find it harder to get enough sunlight exposure, even in the summer. Air pollution can also reduce the effectiveness of UV rays, further limiting the body's ability to produce vitamin D. Moreover, modern lifestyles, where people spend more time indoors or working in office environments with limited natural light exposure, can also increase the risk of vitamin D deficiency, particularly in regions with harsh winters. To address vitamin D deficiency, especially during winter and for people with darker skin, it is essential to supplement vitamin D through diet or supplements. However, taking vitamin D supplements at appropriate dosages may be a more effective solution for many people, particularly during the winter months when sunlight is limited. Finally, the question of whether hypertension is hereditary or primarily a result of vitamin D deficiency related to physical characteristics remains a topic for further research. However, it is clear that maintaining stable vitamin D levels is an important factor in managing and preventing hypertension, especially for those at higher risk. Another crucial link between vitamin D and hypertension is insulin resistance. Insulin is a vital hormone that helps the body regulate blood sugar levels. However, when the body consumes excessive carbohydrates and sugar, this can lead to insulin resistance, a condition in which the body no longer responds effectively to insulin. Insulin resistance not only leads to obesity and fatty liver disease but is also one of the root causes of hypertension. When insulin doesn't function properly, the body produces more insulin in an attempt to regulate blood sugar levels. This increase in insulin can lead to elevated blood pressure, as insulin has the ability to affect the constriction of blood vessels. Additionally, when the body is deficient in vitamin D, the risk of developing insulin resistance is even higher. Therefore, there is a direct link between vitamin D deficiency and insulin resistance, which in turn contributes to high blood pressure. One lesser-known but highly important fact is that vitamin D requires magnesium to function effectively. If the body is deficient in magnesium, vitamin D cannot fully perform its roles, including helping to maintain stable blood pressure. Magnesium plays a role in relaxing blood vessels, which helps regulate blood pressure. A lack of magnesium can lead to the constriction of blood vessels, increasing the risk of hypertension. Furthermore, excess calcium in the body can also lead to hypertension, as calcium can accumulate in the blood vessels, causing arterial stiffness and increasing blood pressure. This is where vitamin K2 comes into play, an essential nutrient for guiding calcium to the right places, such as bones and teeth, instead of allowing it to accumulate in the blood vessels. Vitamin K2 is crucial for regulating calcium balance in the body. Without sufficient vitamin K2, calcium can build up in the arteries, leading to arterial calcification, which contributes to high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. Proper levels of vitamin K2 ensure that calcium is directed to bones, strengthening them, and preventing the harmful calcification of blood vessels. In addition, studies have shown that a deficiency in vitamin K2 can significantly increase the risk of heart attacks and other cardiovascular issues due to its role in preventing the buildup of calcium in the arteries. Therefore, a proper balance of magnesium, calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin K2 is essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure and reducing the risk of hypertension. One more element often overlooked in discussions about hypertension and cardiovascular health is the role of omega-3 fatty acids. These essential fats, commonly found in fish oil, are known for their anti-inflammatory properties and their ability to support heart health. Omega-3 fatty acids help reduce inflammation in the blood vessels and improve endothelial function, which is crucial for maintaining proper vascular health and regulating blood pressure. Omega-3s can also reduce triglycerides, lower heart rate, and improve overall circulation, all of which contribute to better cardiovascular health and a reduced risk of hypertension. Combining omega-3 fatty acids with adequate vitamin D and a proper balance of magnesium, calcium, and vitamin K2 creates a comprehensive approach to managing and preventing high blood pressure. By addressing these factors holistically, insulin resistance, vitamin D deficiency, magnesium, calcium, vitamin K2, and omega-3 fatty acids, one can more effectively target the root causes of hypertension and improve long-term cardiovascular health. Controlling blood pressure naturally and safely is crucial for maintaining long-term cardiovascular health. Instead of solely relying on medication, you can adopt several natural strategies to balance your blood pressure. Below are specific solutions with details about various foods and their benefits. Vitamin D plays an essential role in regulating many functions in the body, including blood pressure. research has shown that vitamin D deficiency is linked to a higher risk of developing hypertension. You can increase your vitamin D levels through sunlight exposure, food, or supplements. To naturally boost your vitamin D levels, you can sunbathe in the early morning or late afternoon when UV rays are less intense. If you live in areas with limited sunlight or during the winter, it's essential to consume foods rich in vitamin D, such as salmon, mackerel, tuna, beef liver, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products. Salmon and mackerel not only provide vitamin D but are also high in omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart health. Additionally, many experts recommend taking 10,000 to 20,000 IU of vitamin D daily if you are severely deficient. It is advisable to consult a doctor to determine the appropriate dosage for your condition. Magnesium is an essential mineral that supports basic body functions, including blood pressure regulation. Magnesium helps relax the muscles in the walls of blood vessels, thereby reducing blood pressure. Furthermore, magnesium plays a key role in enhancing the effectiveness of vitamin D. You can increase your magnesium intake through natural foods rich in magnesium such as pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens, like spinach and kale, avocado, almonds, and legumes. For example, pumpkin seeds are a rich source of magnesium, with around 150 milligrams of magnesium in just 30 grams of seeds, and cooked spinach provides approximately 150 milligrams of magnesium per bowl. Avocado contains about 58 milligrams of magnesium per fruit, supporting blood pressure and heart health. For those who find it difficult to get enough magnesium through diet alone, supplements like magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate may be a good choice. These forms of magnesium are easily absorbed and cause less gastrointestinal irritation compared to other types. One of the common causes of high blood pressure is insulin resistance, which can result from consuming too many carbohydrates, especially sugar and starches. A low-carbohydrate diet, rich in protein and healthy fats, can help reduce insulin resistance, thus improving blood pressure control. A low-carbohydrate diet can include foods such as lean meats, fish, non-starchy vegetables, and healthy oils. Lean meats like chicken breast and lean beef provide protein without carbohydrates, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Salmon, mackerel, and tuna are excellent choices because they are high in protein and omega-3, which support heart health and reduce inflammation in the body. Non-starchy vegetables like broccoli, bok choy, and spinach are rich in vitamins and minerals while being low in carbohydrates, helping maintain stable blood pressure. Olive oil and coconut oil provide healthy fats without raising blood sugar levels. By reducing sugar and starch, your body will manage insulin better, prevent fat accumulation, and reduce pressure on blood vessels, naturally lowering blood pressure. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps balance sodium levels in the body. When your body has adequate potassium, it helps counteract the effects of sodium, a major cause of high blood pressure. This reduces pressure on blood vessel walls and helps maintain stable blood pressure. You can increase your potassium intake by consuming potassium-rich foods. Bananas are a great source of potassium, with an average banana containing about 400 milligrams of potassium. Sweet potatoes provide about 542 milligrams of potassium per tuber, making them a rich source of potassium and fiber, which supports digestion. A bowl of cooked broccoli provides about 460 milligrams of potassium, along with vitamin C and fiber. A large orange contains about 237 milligrams of potassium, while cooked spinach provides about 839 milligrams of potassium per cup. If necessary, you can supplement potassium through high-quality electrolyte powders, which help the body maintain electrolyte balance and support blood pressure management. These natural measures not only help control blood pressure but also improve overall health. By adjusting your diet and adding important nutrients, you can reduce the risk of heart disease and maintain stable blood pressure safely and over the long term. We've covered some essential information about controlling high blood pressure from its root causes, not just relying on medication but by incorporating key nutrients like vitamin D, magnesium, and potassium, along with a low-carb diet and healthy lifestyle choices. These small but meaningful changes can make a big difference in your cardiovascular health and blood pressure. Instead of just treating the symptoms, let's focus on the underlying causes, helping your body adjust naturally and become stronger. High blood pressure doesn't have to be a life sentence if we know how to manage it and take care of ourselves holistically. The nutrients you consume daily not only help stabilize your blood pressure but also improve your overall health, reducing the risk of other chronic conditions. The important thing is that you don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Start small by incorporating vitamin D, magnesium, and potassium-rich foods that we discussed, and gradually adjust your diet and lifestyle in a positive direction. If you found the information in this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family to spread the knowledge and improve everyone's health. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on future videos about health and nutrition that I'll be sharing. My channel will always bring you the latest, most practical tips to help you take care of your body and enhance your quality of life.